Hey y'all, this is Monday. It's almost noon. The street lights are on, and they say the worst of the weather is past us. I just now got out to the shop here just a few minutes ago. It was raining so hard I couldn't get out the door. But I am getting some work done. We hadn't lost power yet. Normally we lose power in these big storms like this. Been some lightning. The last major lightning hit we took out all the computers. Ricky Jr. upgraded a bunch of stuff, and I don't know anything about all that stuff. He said it should be fine this time if we do get hit. So I took off yesterday. Y'all know I don't like to work on Sunday too much. I've been pushing it a little much between the shop and the garden. But the hardest part of the garden is done. Everything's planted. Well, most everything, but the hardest part of that's done. My knife steel should be here today. I checked the tracking thing, and the UPS man's got it on his truck. And I cannot fuss at him about being late today in this kind of weather. So I've got a whole bunch of knives on the table here. I'm going to show you later on. It's going to be ready to mail out tomorrow. We've got another stack halfway done and a few more ready to start as soon as that steel gets here. And that's about all. Just want to give y'all an update on what's going on. I am very, very far behind on watching my favorite YouTube channels. And I'm not ignoring y'all. I've just been so busy, and like I said, we took off yesterday and I took Mama to lunch and we went goofing around a little bit. Gotta have a break every now and then. So I'll show you all those knives probably be this evening. Well, I'm back. The weather has cleared out. The sun is actually out a little bit, so I think that's all of it for today. I don't think we'll get any more bad weather. Next round of storms is coming Wednesday. Absolutely no sense in trying to go fishing tomorrow. I had it planned and I was going to go no matter what. But we got, right here, we got about a little over 3 inches of rain. Wind. You know, all that. The river's going to be high because it rained more than that north of us. And everything flows south. So the only thing I would do if I went fishing tomorrow is waste gas money and waste bait and everything else. So anyway, maybe I get to go at the end of the week. We'll just have to wait and see. There's always another day. Now, before I forget, who sent me these? Rhubarb seed. I looked back through the videos. I remember somebody saying I needed rhubarb. I might know, but I don't want to say it because I might be wrong. Now, this is something I've sort of heard about before, but I'm quite sure I've never ate it. Don't really know what it is. I looked it up online. It's looks like purple celery to me. Now on this package here it says, hang on, it says not recommended for deep south growing. So I don't know, will it grow here where I live, or should I wait till the fall and winter to plant it, or should I try it now? There's 2 packs of it, so I don't know. Anyway, whoever sent me that, thank you very much. I'm interested now is to what it is and what it tastes like. I'll look up, or y'all tell me how to, if I get something to grow, tell me how to cook it and what to do with it. I'll try it. I'll try any kind of vegetable once. Alright, let me show you all these finished knives right quick. Darren, there's your J-Nail Skinner. Okay, you got a antler tip and a cherry wood cap on there. Very, very sharp. And J-Nail Skinners come with a neck scabbard like that. So that'll be on the way to you tomorrow. And Miss Sabrina, you wanted 2 more fillet knives? There you go. Got 2 leather scabbards. Now these are made out of, remember that great big mill saw, that big round bandsaw blade that I had? That's what these are made out of. Very good steel, very hard. It's it was rusted and pitted, and I ground part of that off of there and left some of it on there, so it has a real rustic look to it. But that's some very good steel. Now these things are sharp. Very, very, very sharp. There's yours. Get those out to you tomorrow. Let's see. Tony Redneck Prepper, the man that sent me that big blade. You wanted 2 fillet knives out of it. So there's one. And there's the other. And just like those others, they're sharp. They will fillet whatever you want to fillet, or whoever you want to fillet. And I hope it's not a surprise, but one that you wanted for your wife, that is a Santuco. On that side. Very good kitchen knife, good to chop with, good to cut with. Things like cutting up chickens, this or that, the other. Very, very good for that. It's very, very sharp. Now that big mill saw blade was not, it's very, very thin metal. It's not thick enough to make one of these. Because a blade this big out of that thin metal, in the heat treating process, it would warp so bad that I don't think it would work. So this is fairly heavy blade, very good kitchen knife. My wife has one, not one that I made, but one just like this, and she uses it all the time. And she'll have one like this eventually, if I ever get around to doing it. I made a little leather scabbard for it. You can keep it in the door so when you reach your hand in there you don't grab it and get cut. So there's those, and thank you very much for that blade. That's going to make a whole bunch of fillet knives. Now this next one is for my brother J-Nail Zero. He wanted a knife to clean those sauger fish with, those smaller sauger fish and bluegill, to fillet them with. And the fillet knife I sent him before is too long, it's too big. So this is a version of the fillet knife. I don't know what to name it yet. For now we'll call it the sauger knife. It's let me see how long that blade is. Hang on. Four and a half inch blade, and it's made out of that same bandsaw material. That has a little bit of flex to it, not much. The shorter the blade, the less flex. And I don't like flex in a knife anyway. I mean, I've said that before. Personally, I don't like it. I know you like it, but there's enough flex in there to where I think you can do what you need to do. Now, scabbard for this one, I'm not made yet. I've got 3 different options on what I'm going to use, and I've got some of it here, and I've got some of it in the mail. It'll be in the mail here shortly, and I'll see what we're going to get for a scabbard. But if anybody wants one of these, they are same price as a fillet knife with this light leather scabbard. Any kind of exotic scabbard like gar skins or catfish skins or shark skins or something like that is going to have to be more, because that stuff is really hard to work with. But I can do it. And we will see more about that probably next week. So there we go. That's about it for today. I worked out here through all the last of the bad weather. Like I said, the sun's out now. All that rain we got, we don't get mud. We're real sandy. There's no water standing anywhere. Everything's just fine. So I'm going to have to go get me a snack, maybe buy a supper, and then I'm going to go out. I got to come out here and get on the mower. I've got some grass to mow, some weeds to mow. I've got to replant a little bit in the garden. The carrot patch is not what I want it to be, so I got some more seed. I'll fix that and see if we can do that. So, thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We went up over 185 new subscribers in 2 days. So that's pretty cool. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Now, don't forget the giveaway. Get your cards in. Every video I do from now until the contest is over, I'll make sure, if I remember, and I'll put the P.O. box, mailing info and all that in the description box. So, all that being said, I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for your support, and I will see you later. Not the end. Look what I got about dark. UPS man got here. Got my steel finally. I asked him who sent me those rhubarb seeds. Reuben. I thought that was you. I was almost sure. Reuben also sent me some Brussels sprouts. Now I know what these are. And I don't know that I've ever had any fresh ones. I've had them, the frozen kind that you get, and I don't really like them. But I'm going to try these. I'm going to plant them today, this morning. As soon as it gets daylight. It's 25 till 6. I've got to replant some of my carrots right quick. Won't take but a few minutes. Have a very, very busy day today. Got to go out and check any damage in the garden. The weather wasn't as bad here as it was other places, which we're thankful for that. And hate that a lot of y'all's got damage, garden damage, yard damage and all that. I really hate that. But it calmed down before it got here, and we've had heavy, heavy, heavy rain. I may have to replant some of my green beans. I've got a very, very good stand of peas. They'll be fine. Green beans, not so much. I'm going to give them another day, maybe 2 more days. I'll have to replant some of those. But we'll do another garden update probably around Friday or maybe even Saturday. I was going fishing this morning, but as much rain as we had, much rain as there was up north, there ain't no sense in it. So once again, we'll wait for the fishing videos. But we'll get there. Always another day. Alright, let me get busy. I have knives to build. I have seeds to plant. This may not be the end. I may put on one more clip. I have a surprise guest will be here this morning sometime. And I'll show y'all that in a little while.
Turn that on.
I told y'all we had a special guest coming today. Y'all wondered if he was still around. There he is.
In the flesh. Hey, everybody.
And first thing he does when he gets over here is grab some leather. And that is a big help to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not a problem. It's my pleasure. I enjoy it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have come back after the first trip.
Yeah. Yeah, Master Sergeant's been having a blast with his grandkids and his daughter and having a good old time.
I
But
had to take a break today.
as any grandparent can tell you, you do need a break.
They like to drove me up the tree yesterday. So we just had to get out.
And don't mess with Master Sergeant today. He's got his Master Sergeant knife on that side. And on that side, he's got his camp knife. And he's got his little buddy over there.
Got old Betsy right here.
That old Betsy. And he's got a razor knife there. So I've been smiling and saying yes sir all morning.
And the most dangerous weapon Master Sergeant's got is this right here.
He got his mallet.
That mallet was made by my buddy.
Fine fella, ain't he?
Mr. Rick Wallace.
Fine fella, fine fella. Alright, he's starting seize. I am getting on that camp knife. The priority one I told you all about that I'm late on. I'm getting on that one. And I'm going to stop talking. We'll end this video here. I'll post this up tonight. And I will see y'all with some finished knives in a day or two. Master Sergeant will see y'all too.
See you.